Welcome to A Guide to Every Deck in EDH. Today we're looking at Codie Vociferous Codex. So Codie is a colorless creature, but it has all 5 colors of mana in its activated ability. So it is a 5-color commander, allowing you to play all 5 colors. So this is a 1/4 legendary artifact creature. You can't cast permanent spells, and it has 4 tap, add Wooburg. When you cast your next spell this turn, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile an instant or sorcery with lesser mana value. Until end of turn, you may cast that card without paying its mana cost. Put each other card exiled this way on the bottom of your library in random order. So it generates Wooburg, and then you cascade into an instant or sorcery. So what are we doing with this deck? Well, obviously, if we're doing something like this, we're a combo deck. So to start off, we've got our card draw, Adnaz, Jeska's Will, Mystic Remora, Time Twister, not even bothering with Rhystic Study in this version of the deck. And then we've got our combos. This is all the typical stuff you'd expect. We've got Console Oracle, we've got Underworld Breach with Brain Freeze. So if you've got Underworld Breach, LED Brain Freeze, you can mill yourself and then always get the fodder for escape back with Brain Freeze and always get the mana back with LED. Keep milling yourself and then eventually just mill out your opponents by Brain Freezing them, or just mill your whole deck and then escape Thassa's Oracle. Mnemonic Betrayal is a Yawgmoth's Will for your opponent's graveyard, which is not necessarily a combo piece, but it depends on what they have. So if they have combo pieces that you need, you can get them back with Mnemonic Betrayal, or you can just generate a bunch of mana and then cast their stuff. Then a whole bunch of counter spells to make sure that Codie gets protected. A bunch of fast mana, like a ridiculously huge amount of fast mana. We are a go quick storm deck essentially, so all the typical ones, the Spirit Guides, Dark Ritual, Jeska's Will, but we've Jeweled Lotus, Lotus Petal, etc. But we've also got Burnt Offering, Culling the Weak, Sacrifice, Cabal Ritual, Tinderwall, Reign of Filth, etc. We've got Claim the Firstborn. This is in here primarily because we can target our own Codie to give it haste, so we can activate it immediately. Whole bunch of rainbow lands. In this case, it's not going to matter exactly which ones we have. So like Forbidden Orchard, giving our opponents tokens doesn't matter because we're just trying to combo off as fast as possible. Phyrexian Tower here can potentially sack either another creature of ours to get mana for Codie faster, or we can sack Codie if we need to play permanents for some reason. We've got our protection spells, Veil, Autumn's Veil, Silence, March of Swirling Mist to protect Codie from removal, Deflecting Swat, all of our ramp. Not too much ramp because we're mostly all in on the fast mana. Then we've got our removal spells, which also includes bounce spells. So of course the Red Blasts, the land, the channel lands, a bunch of bounce spells, Alchemist's Retrieval, Chain of Vapor, Snapback, Void Snare, and Suspend. We got Cyclonic Rift. Then we got a bunch of tutors to make sure we can get what we need. BTL, all the typical tutors, Gamble, etc. Tainted Pact to go with Thoracle, Crop Rotation, and Profane Tutor, which is important in this deck because since this is a 0 mana sorcery, it means that if we cast any 1 mana spell with Codie, we can then cascade into Profane Tutor every single time, which means no matter what we cast at 1 mana with Codie, we get to always go grab Demonic Tutor immediately, which can make us basically win the game on the spot as long as we can just grab the missing combo piece that we need. And then finally, a bit of more spells that are not exactly categorized any which way. So Monomorphose just gets us another card, Noxious Revival, and Emerald Charm primarily just untaps Codie to activate Codie again. So then moving back to the combos, so what we're primarily doing is we're just ramping into Codie as fast as possible and then using his ability to go and get Profane Tutor. And then we're just going to try to assemble one of these other combos, either Console Oracle, Oracle Tainted Pact, or a Breach combo using LED and Brain Freeze, or just some other combination of spells, and potentially Mnemonic Betrayal depending on what our opponents have. Or we're just going to try to get to Adnaz as fast as possible, and then use that to go through the rest of our deck and win. Once we cast Adnaz, we probably just win the game if our opponent didn't interact with us. So that's the main thing. As much ramp and fast mana as possible to either find Codie, Adnaz, or one of our combo pieces. And that is pretty much the Codie deck.